What makes these memories stick is their ability to arouse our emotions.
Gun.
In this experiment, a volunteer is watching slides while her emotional response to each one is measured.
You need this slide.
An injured boy.
But the kicker will come after the slideshow is over.
Can you name this slide?
Decomposing dog.
The experiment was designed by Jim McGaw's longtime collaborator, Larry Cahill.
What does she know about this experiment?
Let's go. She thinks this experiment is about emotion. So she thinks she's come into an emotion lab where she's going to be shown a bunch of different slides of varying emotional content.
Snake.
And then immediately after she watches them, we're going to stick her arm in a tub of ice water. The reason we're going to do that is because this is a technique that's well known to activate the body's stress hormone response. And we believe that the body's stress hormone response acts to enhance memory. So by sticking her arm in ice water, immediately after she views these slides, we should be able to enhance her memory.
How long can people take this?
Many people, myself included, are wimps. They can take it for about a minute.
Yeah. You know, what's amazing to me is that you're doing this thing with the ice after she looks at the pictures. She doesn't have to have her arm in there and be getting that burst of hormones during the time she's looking at the pictures. It's afterwards.
Right now, she's just recently acquired all this new information, 20 slides. But her brain is busy storing that information. We call it consolidating, kind of like Jell-O setting. During the setting process, you have the opportunity to activate the body's stress hormone response. So the stress hormones work on the newly forming memory to enhance storage of it.
Go ahead and remove it. Very good, Melina. Just go ahead and put your arm here and rest it. I'm going to have a 3-minute rest period. Well, during this time, I will continue taking measurements.
Melina endured the ice water for a full 3 minutes.
How did the ice water feel?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible.
So you had an emotional response to it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
When subjects in the experiment are tested a week later for their memory of the slides, those who had the ice water treatment, like Melina, remembered the emotional slides better than control subjects. Somehow, the stress hormones had helped solidify the memories still forming in her brain.
Where does it take place in the brain? What do these stress hormones wash and activate?
Right. Well, we've done a lot of work in that regard, and in fact, there's one region in particular that has been identified as absolutely crucial to these effects. And it's a region called the amygdala. This person here would be facing towards you, and his or her amygdala is located about a ½ inch in to an inch in either temporal lobes. It's about the size and shape of an almond, and amygdala happens to be Latin for almond.
It's no coincidence that the amygdala in both rats and humans is nestled right next to the hippocampus. And it's the hippocampus, of course, that sets up the networks of associations in the brain that constitute a memory.
The hippocampus is doing its job, and the amygdala comes in with a punch and says, this was important, do more of what you're doing. Consolidate that more strongly.
Yeah.
So learning can occur without the amygdala,
Yeah.
but it's not going to be very strong.
And you would remember everything equally.
You would remember everything equally, which is a very bad thing.
The death of your mother would be equal to where you put your car keys.
Absolutely.